in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows. There's a man with a passion that everybody knows. He's got a collection that'll make you stare. Vintage pocket knives laid with tender care.
Howdy, howdy everybody. Welcome to HT's EDC. Coming at you this thankful Thursday morning here in the Stone. As you can see over my, both shoulders, we're about 8 o'clock this morning. The sun is trying to peek through out there, a little overcast this morning. We had a little weather came through last night, actually knocked our power out for about 3 or 4 hours. Actually heard the transformer. It was really close to us when it blew, so we knew what was it was going to be a minute. But anyway, was not too bad right here where we are. I know about 30 minutes away from us in a little town called Magnolia, they had a tornado that touched down. As far as I heard, and that is, do not take this as gospel, but from everything I've heard, there was no injuries or loss of life there, just some structural damage, obviously, but do not quote me on that. But as far as I have heard, there was nobody injured in that, so that is a great thing. And also thankful last night, actually while our power was out, we only had to suffer with that for about an hour, because we left last night and were actually able to get out and go to a concert that we had tickets for. We've had tickets for months now. We were really worried that we were not going to get to go to said concert because of the sickness that we have been battling. But Miss T felt up to it. We were able to go. And got to see Big Daddy Weave, Megan Woods, and I believe the other gentleman, Ben Fuller. Anyway, his last name was Fuller. I could be butchering that. But anyway, Big Daddy Weave concert. If we have any contemporary Christian music fans watching, it was a good show, and was awesome that we were able to actually attend that. So there is part of my Thankful Thursday. I shared a few texts with Brother Mickey up at Hillbilly Ridge Outdoors, and he said that they're fixing to get the weather there over this weekend too. They're talking about anywhere from 6 to 5 to maybe 5 to 12 inches. That's pretty wide range, but they're fixing to get dumped on even 5 inches. That's a lot of moisture. So there is definitely weather passing across the south right now once again. So prayers for all those people that may be in the path of some of that. That could be a lot of flooding potential, and I know that Tennessee and some of that area up there, they got hit by the water not too long ago. So there's probably some of them areas up there that really can't take a whole lot more water right now. So hopefully the good Lord is gracious in that regard. But anyway, we are going to get right off into our What You Totin' this morning. You already know, going to have us some Jesus in the front left pocket with the Holy Land pocket cross. Pretty well, always. Going to accompany it now is the Streamlight Micro Stream. Wow, I actually said that this morning. There's another Thankful Thursday. This little guy is also going to accompany this front left pocket. And today, you already know, in a medium, this is the medium size mag lock. Yep, we are on the whole red thing right now is out of control. I got to get a different color in my pocket, but I am on a red fix right now for sure, and today is no exception. We have the HT Red Remington bullet, and this is the old 1306. Has the nice spine jimping on this one. Tail lock, back lock on it. Yep, we are loving this thing, and obviously we are really loving the red right now. But anyway, just another, as you can see, another perfect fit for a medium mag lock. Normally, this is the one that is tailor-made for a buck 112 or like a case Mako. But as you can see, perfect for a Remington bullet. So that is what is in the right front pocket today for my tote. And little switch up this morning. Actually got some leftover pink lemonade, some fresh squeeze too. We ain't talking about Tropicana out of the dispenser. Some good old fresh squeeze lemonade last night from dinner. I got a refill right before I went out the door, and actually we're sipping on that this morning. So little change up on the beverage this morning. But anyway, want to get into my Thankful Thursday today, and I want to dedicate this one to my good buddy, friend of the channel, friend of many of you guys' channel, and that is Brother Frank Northcutt. Brother Frank is just an awesome dude. I have never met Frank personally, in person, where I could get a good old hearty handshake or probably a bear hug. But he just seems like my kind of people, salt of the earth, a good Christian man, big heart, and he knows we share an affinity actually for these things here. Yep, the old folding hunter. And Frank knows that I have a little budding sub-collection. I don't think I have 5. I think I got 3 or 4 of these scrimshaws now. 4 or 5, yeah, it's close. I got a handful of these Schrade Scrimshaw edition folding hunters. And this guy right here is part of a series that I do not have any of. Well, I do now. This is the Native American series by Schrade. And that is actually a Kachina doll. Now, folks, I am not up on my Native American history. I'm sure I do not mean to offend anybody by my ignorance. I did try to look this up a little bit. From what I understand, this little doll here is a doll that they, in their heritage, they give to the kids. It is especially popular in the Hopi Nation, the Hopi Indians. So it something about their spirits, about harvest and rain and all. Again, folks, it's not my culture, but I know this is a doll that is very, prevalent in the Hopi Indians, and they give them to the kids, and, that's about all I know. I'm butchering enough already, but it is a doll for the Hopi Indians that they give. And as you can see here, we got this little pioneer guy. He is sat down, and you can see their huts and their village there. And if I can zoom in there, he's got one of those dolls in his hands there, checking it out. Anyway, I told you, I would butcher that. But anyway, this is part of the Native American series from Schrade. And Brother Frank graciously, he actually had 2 of this same knife. And he reached out and said, HT, I got one of these. Needs a little work. Would you be interested if I sent it to you? And I'm like, yeah. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. you send that thing on, Brother Frank. But anyway, we were able to give it a little wipe down here. But I think we got this one pretty well cleaned up. Check out that brass. Now on the blade is probably the roughest part. We did a little shining on here. We've got a little glimmer back in it, but it did have some deep scratches, and I was able to buff out a little bit of those scratches. Got some fingerprints on it, and it looks like at some point it might have lost a tip, like it should have been maybe out to here, maybe another 1/4 of an inch. I don't know the history on this one, but we were able to put a nice edge on it, as I will demonstrate. Yeah, Brother Frank, we have it. She's a knife. We have it nice and sharp. There is the Schrade Plus USA, and what does this one say? KD. I can't even read that, folks. Is that a KO or KD? Maybe, I don't know. Probably for Kachina. Oh, KD. Duh. Kachina doll. There it is. Schrade Plus USA K.D. That is for the Kachina doll on the front. I'm slow, but I'm here. But anyway, we were able to clean this up. I think we got the delrin looking pretty clean. Again, all the it's going to have fingerprints all over it, but all the bolsters cleaned up nice. All the brass. Yeah, and we done what we could on this blade. It is sharp. Like I say, probably lost maybe, looks like somebody may have grinded down this tip a little bit at one point. Possibly lost a little, broke that tip, and had to do a little bit of a regrind, a reprofile there. But as you can see, it is good and sharp. Lock up. Yeah. No problemo there. And check it on close. All good. Just wanted to give a big thanks to Brother Frank. I know Frank deals with a lot of chronic pain, and I just want you to know, you and your lovely wife, you are in our prayers, Brother Frank, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I know a lot of us throw that around. Amen. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. And when you say that, folks, just make sure, you know, that's not just tongue-in-cheek. If I tell somebody, I try. I'm human, folks, and I fail all the time. But I try to conscientiously, if I tell someone, hey man, I'm going to pray for you, I try to right then. And the best thing you can do is whenever that conversation or that phone call's over, do it right then. And then you sure enough ain't going to be a liar. But I try, if I tell you I'm praying for you, try to make that happen. So, but Brother Frank, I have maybe not as much as I should, but I do remember you in our prayers, you and your family. And man, I tickled that you thought about me to bless me with this. And as you see, it is a knife once again. It is sharp. It is ready to be used and loved. And this little doll, see what I did there? It's ready for many more miles. So that is my Thankful Thursday. Got to get off here. It's 10 after 8. I got to have Miss Abs. She goes to the vet this morning for yearly eval, shots, the whole nine. So I got to get my program together, and me and Miss Abby has got to get on the road here in about an hour. So we will get off here. Thank you once again for all the emails, the comments, for our speedy recovery. God is good. Like I said, we were at a Christian concert last night, and 3 days ago that wouldn't have happened. It was trending. We were just going to eat those tickets, and there weren't going to be no way in the world we would have made that concert. But the man upstairs is mighty, and he does miraculous things. So that's what I got for you today. I love you. God bless, and we're going to see you on the next one. I'm HT, and we are out.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch light. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests, it's a sight to see. HT's EDC.